Yeah, and today's project is multi-availability zone deployment for EC2 instances and RDS to achieve fault tolerance. Okay, so I'll quickly log in into my EC2, AWS console. Okay, I logged into my AWS account. So this is my AWS console. I'll quickly go to VPC, Virtual Private Cloud, VPC. Okay, I'll click on Create VPC. So VPC and more an option select cheyali. Then I'll name my VPC. Actually, it is auto generated. I'll name it as major project. Okay. So I'll keep it as it is because it is giving me 65,536 IPs. If you are aware of a previous class, I told you, right? When you create a VPC, it gives you default these many IPs, and depending on your configuration, those IPs will get splitted into public subnets and private subnets. Public subnets is a place where everyone can access your application, and private subnets is a place where no one can access them. So basically, in a public subnet, you create your load balancers. So in a public subnet, you create your load balancers. In a private subnet, you create your databases, you create your S3 buckets, you create your EC2 instances. But for this project, what we'll do is we'll create EC2 instances in a public subnet. So, but why should we use a NAT gateway? For suppose our application should access something from outside world. For suppose it is using Bootstrap API, so it will directly get blocked. So in order for it not to get blocked, we are using this NAT gateway. But for now, we don't have such kind of thing. We are proceeding with this none, and VPC endpoints also none. Okay, I'll create VPC. See, automatically internet gateway is also created. Perfect. Then I'll click on view VPC. So I'll find this VPC, subnets, route table, and internet gateway. Okay. Hope everything is fine. Now what I'll do, I'll go and create EC2 instances. EC2. Wait, sorry. I'll open this in a new tab. Okay. I have no instances running at present. I'll create two instances. Launch instance, as you know, I'll name it as instance 1 and choose Ubuntu. Okay. T2 micro, I'll select a key pair, or for your understanding, I'll create a new key pair. VPC test. Okay. Then what I'll do, I'll create a new security group. So here I should click on edit. What should I edit? Here you'll directly get a default one or major project VPC. Okay, what's my VPC name? Yeah, major project VPC. So before you choose, you'll get a default one. Instead of default, you choose this major project VPC because we want this instance to be a part of VPC, our VPC, right? So where are we going to build this subnet? You remember, in case I forgot, you can kindly let me know. I'm choosing my 1 AP South 1A. Next, for the next one, I'll choose 1B. Okay. Here is public and here is also public. I'm choosing it, and I'll assign public IP because I need to log in into my mobile system, right? So I'll add few rules. Okay, yeah. So custom TCP. If I want any Python application, I'll choose it 5000. Okay. Then I'll add another rule, which will be HTTP rule. HTTP by default it will have port number 80. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll keep it this. Add security group rule. I'll also add HTTP is sorry. Where is it? Yeah, HTTPS 443. Okay. Yeah. Just click on launch instance. Takes a couple of minutes. Yeah. Until then, I'll also create another instance. I'll name it as instance 2 and Ubuntu. Okay, let me check security group for this instance. Yeah, have this instance ready, right? I'll check it. So I'll just use the same security group instead of creating them again. Where is it? Security groups. I'll open it. So I'll remove all the redundant tabs. Don't worry. What's this group name? Launch Wizard 14, right? Choose this directly. Instead of creating a new one, I'll choose this because we just want a replica of previous instance, right? Nothing much. Okay. I'll select a key pair which I have just created. Yeah. I'll select security group, existing one. I'll just give this name. I'll find this. Okay, not this. Sorry. Where is it? Launch Wizard 14. I should find it somewhere. Okay, I'll refresh this. Hope I find it. Hope I find this somewhere. Okay, should I reconfigure everything? Let me find it if I get it. No, I'm not finding it anywhere. Okay. The final time, in case if I can find it. Launch Wizard 14. Actually, it shows it exists here, but I can't find it anywhere. Not to save time, I'm just wasting the time. Not this. 6F 076F. No, not this. Sorry. Yeah, I'll create a new one. I think I'm wasting the time. Okay, I'll create a new security group. Edit. Okay, understood. I understood. I should select this VPC, right? Enable, and previously have given 1A south. Okay, now I'll give 2B. Okay, I'll select a new one here. I'll find it, definitely I'll find it here. Yeah, I found it. Launch Wizard 40. Okay, the same configurations. I'm creating another instance. Until it gets loaded, I'll open, yeah, mobile xterm. Fine. Okay, I'll choose instances and just log in into my first instance 1, and I'll copy the public IP. I'll just log in. If you know, you can relate with me. Specify username. I'll give Ubuntu. advanced SSH. Okay, I'll choose the private key. I have it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Connection established. I'll choose another instance, or what I'll do is I'll quickly go here, SSH into the second one. I'll launch. Yeah, no need to launch. Actually, instance 2. Yeah, I'll copy this. I'll try to do them parallelly. Use private key. Open. Okay, perfect. What I'll do is, previously I ran all the commands, right? Okay, did someone leave or texted? Yeah. Yeah. Previously, I used to run all the commands, right? Sudo apt update and sudo apt install something. But now I'm not going to do that. I already have uh, a shell script, so I'll directly run that. You might ask what is a shell script. I'll show it. Wait. Okay. I'll open my GitHub account. Yes, this one. So this is called a shell script. You might ask what is a shell script? You haven't explained it in the previous class. So just make it clear. Instead of running each command one by one, if you have bunch of commands, you can run all of them at a time. So that's the reason a shell script is used. This is called shebang, the first line, so that the what do you say, the terminal understands it is a shell script. So this is the shebang command. Then you know, this is what we run here. Actually, I haven't updated it, I guess. Showing the same. Okay, I'll edit it. Apt. So apt is nothing but a package manager. Oh yeah. So this will install all the packages. Then we are installing an Apache web server. Okay. This is HTTPD is an Apache web server. We are installing it. Then we are starting it. Here, whenever we restart the system, also it should get started automatically. Then we are printing a hello world or hello message, a welcome message. So these all should be done. I can't give all of them, right? What I'll do is I'll just using Vim, I'll create a file shell sc dot sh. I'll click on I to insert. I'll copy paste the same thing. Then I'll click on escape. Then colon WQ and exclamatory mark. Okay. Then how can I run this shell c dot sh? No. Then sudo shell c dot. No, no. There is another way to run this command. So before doing anything, I'll just give it few permissions. Chmod plus x shell sc dot sh. Okay. If something blocks, then this will allow it. Oh, what's the permission? Yes. So this is the permission which it was lacking previously. You can see, right? I have given +6. So the permission was denied to execute this. So we have given permission using chmod. Okay. Instead of wasting time until it gets installed, what I'll do is I'll go back to this and create a file. Oh, where is it? What happened? It's gone. Okay, I'll try to configure this. Try to run this again. No installation candidate. What happened? Okay. Sudo apt install -y. Then what is it? httpd. httpd. What should I do? What should my approach? So I'll start this server. Previously I installed httpd, but instead of http you replace with apache 2. Okay, it won't show anything, but it got started. I'll just run this. Paste. Okay, it shows us perfect. It's working fine. Just wanted to install apache, nothing much. Then I'll follow this same script to my second instance as well. I'll connect to my first instance within no time. Okay, sessions ssh. So directly find it without any burden. Everything got installed already. Okay, if I click on ls I can, okay, I'm not finding anything. That's fine. Vim. We'll copy paste the same thing. Okay, click on I. Sorry. Yeah. Now it will work fine. You kindly note down all the commands what I'm doing. Escape. WQ. Okay. Then I'll give the permission chmod +x. Then she.sh. Okay. To execute, you need to run this. So until it gets done, let's quickly go and set up ELB, which means Elastic Load Balancer. Okay, I'll find it over here because it is a service within EC2. I'll create a load balancer. So I'll create network load balancer, a default one. Alright, so I'll go with this application load balancer. Create. I'll give it as my ELB, internet facing, because it should respond to all HTTP, right? Okay, we'll go with default. Yeah, this will be my network mapping. I'll choose both of them. Yeah, does not have a route to internet gateway. Okay, I'm choosing private here. I'll go to public, then it's fine. Security group, not a default one. I'll choose launch wizard 14. Okay, I'll choose both of them. I'll create a target group. So what is target group? Where this where this load balancer should point. So I'm giving it as instances. I'll give as my TG HTTP protocol as it is. Yeah. Okay. Click on next. Okay. My TG01. Click next. I'll select these both. Include as pending below. Then create a target group. Okay. Now I can go back. Just check. Okay. Where is it? It's fine. I'll go back to this. Where is my load balancer? Yeah, load balancer. Okay, I stopped it in between. That's fine. Create my ELB as it is the same thing. Choose only public subnets here because ELB can communicate directly with public subnets. Security group, I'll add this one. Okay, I'll select a target group. I got it. Yeah, everything is fine. I'll create a load balancer. So it'll take a couple of seconds. So until here we have also seen in our previous classes, but here comes the important one. If we go here and search RDS, we'll open this. I'll create a database. Standard create. Now I'll go with MySQL. I'll go with free tier. Actually, I should go with this. Yeah, I'll go with this. Why didn't I choose free tier? I haven't choose free tier because it is just giving me single AZDB instance deployment. Because I have two instances, I need a replica of this database into my another EC2 instance. So that's the reason I have chosen this. If one goes down also, my data backup will be in another database. I mean in another region. Then I'll name it as it is. Password. Okay. What's wrong? Yeah, actually I shouldn't use this. Yeah, okay. I have used an at the rate symbol. So I didn't took previously. Perfect. Connect to EC2 compute resource. Choose an EC2 instance. I'll choose this one. I think I have to choose VPC also. Okay, I'll go down. I'll go with this. No, I'll create a new one with these permissions. SQL perm. Okay. So it is my billing charges. I'll just create a database. So I'll be billed 402.7 USD. So I suggest not to go with this project. I just wanted to show if someone wanted to create a project with a public private subnet configuration and in different availability zones, they can prefer this. I just wanted to show how can you do this. So this is not preferred because yeah, actually it has 7 days free trial. So I'm confident to go with this, but after free trial it will charge me as usual. Let me check if everything is fine. Can I choose? I can choose anything. Okay. Okay, it will get created in a private subnet. Create database without any hesitation. Okay, until it gets created, I'll search for S3. I'll create a bucket. My web host 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll disable this. Okay. So as usual, the configurations, I'll create a bucket. Okay, this bucket name already exists. ABC. Perfect. My bucket got created. So I'll just enable this one, static website hosting. Index.html. Perfect. Everything is configured well. Now I just have to add objects into this. Okay. I'll add some file, index.html. Where will I find this? Yes. Okay. Upload. So you might ask what I'm trying to do. Just I'll explain. Yes. So this is our entire VPC. This is our entire VPC. Okay. Uh, he is a user. You are a user, so you want to enter this VPC. You are sending a request, uh, taskweather.com. You are sending a request and this request goes to this VPC. Okay. So before it goes to any VPC, here you'll be blocked, you'll be verified with an internet gateway. Internet gateway allows the public, I mean the outside request to enter into this VPC. Okay. Now you'll have two sections called public subnet and private subnet. I'll show them here. So this is public subnet and this is private subnet. Okay. So what all this public subnet has? This public subnet can have your load balancers. You have a load balancer, right? And this private subnet can have your databases. How can I show that? I need a cylinder. Okay, I don't have it right. I'll just represent this. So these are your databases. At present, for our example, we have our EC2 instances also within this. Okay, EC2 instances both are controlled by this elastic load balancer. Okay, now for this to communicate with the database, it needs a router, right? It needs a route table. So this is our route table. This route table enables our public subnet to communicate with the private subnet. So whenever a user requests to fetch his details, this will go, this request will hit this public subnet. Then this public subnet with help of a route table goes to private subnet, and this can fetch these details. You can also use an NACL to protect this another unauthorized access as well. I haven't discussed in this class, but if you go to previous classes, you can watch that as well. Okay, and I have told you, right, NAT gateway, you'll have it over here in the public subnet itself. So whenever you want to access something from the outside world, you can take help of this NAT gateway. So this is the entire setup of our VPC. I just wanted to show you this. Okay, now let's see what happened to our system. Where is it? We have it here. What's happening here? Yeah, everything is fine. Now let's go and verify them one by one. Yeah, I'll just copy paste this. It shows me this: welcome to my highly available web app instance. Okay, so yeah, instance 1, right? Now let's check with instance 2. I'll remove this filter and check the instance 2. No, not this. Yes, this one. Not okay. Actually forgot to change 237 and 237. Yeah, both are same. I'll go to another one. I'll go to instance 2. Okay, just double two, triple two. This also shows the same thing because we have configured this in this way. Okay, if I ask this to show, okay, okay, if I ask this to show, if I tell this as instance 2, okay, well, let me refresh it. I'll find instance 2 and this will remain the same. Okay, so you might ask, then why did we create a load balancer? Okay, let me refresh it. I'll copy this. I'll open this in a new tab, new incognito window. So it shows by default instance 2. So you can clearly observe the change, right? It is switching between instance 1 and instance 2. And you can also check the health condition of each node. Okay, you can also check the health condition, if every node is healthy or not. Health status, see, you can see both the nodes are healthy, అంటే రెండు ఇన్స్టాన్సెస్ హెల్దీగానే ఉన్నాయి. If I switch off an instance, then it will automatically show a single instance. I mean, it will automatically show the load of a single instance or the data of a single instance. So hope you understood this concept. It's switching between the loads. So this happens practically also. It switches between the loads. If you have any time or any interest, I'll just show you another example. That example includes deploying the uploading the front end part in S3, and back end part will install it separately, just like this setup. Will install our Flask application in both of those servers. Then we'll connect it with our RDS database. Then check whether one is loading or another one is loading. We can also try experimenting it, but due to lack of time, I just want to take your suggestion if I can tell that, or if you want that in tomorrow's class, I'll also tell that. Just wanted to give you this exposure. Okay, hope this thing is clear. And I have also created a database in two different regions. So if one database or one whole setup failed, the another setup will come to rescue. Hope everything is fine. If you understood this setup, we can proceed with project whenever needed. Otherwise, we can stop here. Okay, please let me know your suggestions.